It's 12:52. This is the Wintrust Business Lunch on 720 WGN. Well, look who's on the phone. Front row Phyllis is here. Phyllis, welcome back to the Wintrust Business Lunch.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
I'm good, but, this weekend it's going to be really nice. I think we should just go out and walk in a park somewhere.
I think so, too.
No, you don't. You shouldn't think that. That's not good for your business. You should say, no,
Right.
That's a bad idea.
Exactly. I disagree with you. Whatever you say.
All right, so I'm looking at your list of what's going on. In the winter time, and I never pull this off, but I think, this is a nice time of year when you're sort of hibernating to take in theater and maybe go to some theater that you haven't been to before or don't go to all that often. I went to the Marriott Lincolnshire Theater when I was in high school and lived 2 hours away, and I haven't been since, and I live about 15 minutes away from it now. They've got a show running now, through March 25th, which is going to be familiar to a lot of people.
Right, Ragtime, and of course it's the sweeping music hall portrait of, America, and the music is outstanding, as well as the set design and a brilliant and great story. It runs 2 hours, 40 minutes, and one intermission, and like you said, Marriott Lincolnshire is an amazing venue. And there's not a bad seat in the house. So definitely want to recommend that.
And I do hear great things about their productions as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, Ragtime, that's a big show to put on a smaller stage, isn't it?
Right, it is. And Marriott is actually in the round. So it's really, like I said, there's not a bad seat in the house. So it doesn't matter where you're sitting or what corner, you're going to be able to see the full and really get the full effect of the music and the costume and the set design. So it's going to be a great show.
All right, well, we're talking about theaters of that size. Let's go to Oakbrook in Drury Lane because they've got a familiar show on as well.
Yes, they do. And that runs now through March 25th. It's over, like you said, Drury Lane, and it's Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I love this performance. I just love the color. I mean, have you ever seen the show?
I did see it way back when Donny Osmond was doing it at the Chicago Theater. Right.
So you definitely want to check this out. This was, of course, the first collaboration of Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber. And, it's kind of pairing the classic story along with incredible music for, really a great show. And that's definitely something to check out.
And it's running now, through March 25th?
Yep, March 25th.
Hey, is it true that you're skating in Disney on Ice this year?
Yes, I am actually Moana's assistant.
That's great. A lot of are there difficult moves in that for you?
You know what? I'm letting her kind of take the lead at this point.
I think that's great. But so that's coming to the Allstate Arena a little bit later this month.
Yes. So that runs at the Allstate January 24th through the 28th, and February 7th through the 11th at the Allstate. Then it jumps over to the UC for January 31st through February 4th. So it kind of gives everybody a chance to see Disney on Ice, and this is their Dare to Dream. And, of course, Moana is actually making her first ice performance, her debut. Mm-hmm. And, Cinderella's going to be there, and Belle, and Mickey and Minnie, and plenty others. The show does run 90 minutes and one intermission.
Well, I know.
What's so great
it's I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah, well, I was just going to say, the Olympics are coming up, and a lot of people like to watch figure skating, so this would be a way through. Hey, okay, tell me about the Humans coming to the Cadillac Theater, because I got to tell you, I'm completely ignorant here. I see it's been on Broadway, it's touring. I don't know much about the Humans.
That's funny you say that, because I didn't either until all of a sudden I did a little bit of research. It won 4 Tonys for Best Play in 2016, and it's a play that takes place over the course of a family dinner on Thanksgiving. And we all know what can and can't happen. There's a lot of everything from humor to compassion and heartbreaking. It's an incredible story. It runs 90 minutes and no intermission, and it's over at the Cadillac.
Right,
and it's for only a short period of time, so January 30th through February 11th. It's only here for a couple of weeks.
Right, so this is the touring company. That sounds like an interesting one to check out. One more. 2 cellos at the Chicago Theater.
I love these guys. These guys are the most electrifying, dynamic, instrumental duo that you've ever seen. They're, of course, the incredible cellists that have really created a signature style. Their mixture is everything from classical and film music along with pop and rock. You definitely want to check them out. They have 2 shows, and that's on the 28th. They have a 2:30 and a 7:30 performance.
So that's Sunday, right, at the Chicago Theater?
Yep, Sunday.
All right. Where do people find more information, Phyllis?
Just go to frontrowphyllis.com.
Okay. And what's the hardest part of skating with Malala? Is it Malala?
She's Moana.
Malana, right.
Right. Probably pronouncing her name right.
Okay, that's the one hurdle. You got that done.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she does a lot of, jumps, and I'm just not used to that yet.
Okay. Well, we'll look for you. Hey, listen, when we're there,
Right.
just give a wink to the stand so that we know that you were listening.
Absolutely.